Turning our attention now to a lighter note, Cedar Point is opening up this weekend.
But you have to go to Ohio for it.
We just call it Sandusky.
Right.
We leave the Ohio part off.
The other South Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a live look over at Cedar Point this morning. We're in less than 27 hours. The park will officially open for a brand new season. Ahead of the opening, I talked to one of the folks over at Cedar Point about what we can expect this year.
A lot of screams. Ooh!
Let's talk about the upcoming season. Good stuff coming up, huh?
Yeah, we're excited to get our season started. Two big new coasters, essentially. We have Top Thrill 2 reopening this year, and a lot of our guests haven't had a chance to experience that. We have Siren's Curse, which is North America's tallest, fastest, and longest tilt coaster. That's going to open in early summer, so a little bit later. So if you've never been to the park or haven't been in a long time, you have two big new rides to experience, plus everything else that we have to offer.
I know you probably don't like talking about it, but I do have to bring it up, the fact that we had issues with Top Thrill 2 last season. Can you kind of explain what happened and what you've done to make it safe so people will want to go on it?
Yeah, so the manufacturer of the ride had determined right after they opened that they wanted to make some modifications to the ride's vehicles. So we took it out of service based on their recommendation. So they've been working on it. We did some testing in December, and they've come back in the spring with the reconfigured trains and the updates they wanted to make. And it's currently testing and getting ready for Saturday. So we should be good to go, and we're excited to get guests on it because it's a fantastic new experience.
I recall, I definitely could be wrong here, but I recall seeing portions of the track being worked on as well. Maybe I'm wrong.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, good. Okay, cool.
I'm only aware of the vehicles, so I'm not really sure. Now that could be routine maintenance, to be honest with you, and we do that with all of our coasters. So that's probably what you saw, but
gotcha. That had to be kind of a bummer for you guys because you were so ecstatic to open that last year.
It's a great attraction. It was a great attraction in its previous life and version of it. This version is definitely longer. It's a better experience in my opinion. And yeah, it was disappointing, but safety is paramount. Not that the ride was not safe. It was just when manufacturers give us guidelines and tell us things to do, we follow them and do what they ask. So really, it was a manufacturer-driven decision, and we respect that. But we've worked with them throughout the off season, and we're ready to get that ride back open.
Yeah, not that you have much of a choice. The manufacturer tells you what to do.
That's true. Yep.
Okay, Siren's Curse. This is a big deal.
Yeah, this is a coaster not many people have seen, and we're pretty excited to have it here at Cedar Point with our diverse collection of rides. This is a tilt roller coaster. So you get in a normal roller coaster train, you get to the top of the lift hill, but instead of just going over the top like most coasters do, you're going to stop on a piece of track. That piece of track will detach and tilt forward 90 degrees. So you'll be looking straight down. You'll pause for a little bit. It will then let the train go, and then you will continue on the rest of the coaster journey. So this one is one of only two in North America that's going to open this year. It's the tallest, fastest, and longest version here in North America. And I think it's going to be one of the best experiences that we have at the park.
Oh, my gut is jumping just thinking about that already.
It's going to be very exciting and probably very scary.
Yeah. Anything else in the park itself? Any new food, new things to see?
Yeah, we make minor improvements every off season, so you'll see some enhancements in the park. Things getting touched up, repainted, getting refreshed. When you walk in the front gate, you're going to see a giant new sign that says Cedar Point on it. We had our 150th anniversary several years ago. We kept that sign up because guests love it. And now we've replaced that with a new sign. Guests can get their pictures taken there, start a new tradition with their families. We have the Happy Fryer location, which serves our fresh cut fries, which we're known for. That's in the Gemini Midway area. That's going to open this year. We've expanded the building. We've changed the serving line to serve guests faster, so you'll be able to get your food quicker there. And other little touch-ups throughout the park. And it's just a small little bit of what we do every year, but they make a big impact.
All right. So just to key in on this, then you're saying more fries and faster.
Yes, and it's my favorite food item in the entire park. And if you have not been to Cedar Point and had the fresh cut fries, this is your invitation and call to do so.
Okay, last thing for you, man. Opening day, very busy day for you, lots of lines. What are your suggestions for people who are going to make the drive out there and spend some time waiting in line?
That's a great question. Everybody asks for the pro tips when visiting the park, and I tell them the same thing. Saturdays are typically our busiest day. Now, this Saturday is different. It's our opening day, first day of the season. Guests are anxious to get back into the park and get summer started. But I tell people, go during the week if you can. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays typically tend to be less crowded. Sundays are also a great option if you can make it. Only have one weekend day. That's the best day to come. But if you really have to only come one day and it's a Saturday, you can always grab a Fastlane Plus wristband, which expedites your wait in line. You can buy that online, see the pricing. But if you don't want to do that, you can wait in the regular line too. So we move our rides through pretty quickly. So our goal is to get as many people on as many rides as possible.